Hey everyone! We got about an hour left to stream, so we got a few more missions we can do. A boat is needed to travel to Elfhelm, wary of mysterious men who control the beasts. Guts and party make their way for the giant port city of Farnese. Road to the city. Alright, we can actually play as Serpico now, so we're going to. We get a chance to show you guys what he's like. Battle preparation. Equip. We'll let him use this. I never use these items. I probably should to make my life a little easier, but... Guts and the party are suddenly attacked by some strange creatures. The beasts are being controlled by Magi from Kushan. The motives for attacking Guts' party is unknown. In order to find a boat to reach the elven homeland, the party heads towards Vertanis, where the armies of the Holy See are gathered. Vertanis is a large harbor city and the stronghold of the Holy See territory. Serpico deals out quick strikes with his rapier. His increased mobility allows him to dance around enemies, attacking using his Sylph Sword, harnesses the power of the wind to increase striking range and hit count. In Frenzy mode, Serpico increases the number of hits he can make using the Sylph Sword for all of his attacks. There's a lot of enemy bases here. Lieutenant and a spellcaster. I like how my attack just did fucking nothing to him. I think that's just acting right through Serpico's attack. You got summon a tiger? Now we're fighting tigers. Oh, spellcaster's still alive. Alright, Windcheek summons tigers. I summon Baileys. Mega, is it hot where you are today, or no? Alright, Serpico, we get to go into his Muso. Here it is. So the Sylphs are wind elementals, so it's only fitting that he's got a couple of wind attacks that he can show off. Damn, his Muso mode's good. He plays very similar to Griffith, it feels like. Kushan are blocking Guts' path. Oh spirits, lend me your powers! Defense up. Cut them down as fast as possible. Cassie's getting into it. I guess I should follow them, eh? kind of remind me of the caves that lead to Jurea in Dragon Quest X. There we go. Like, he's really awesome in his moveset mode. He like just shreds everything. But outside of that, he's just okay. Something weird about these tigers. Their mouths are not great to look at. Alright. Make for the escape point with everyone. We've done it. There's 2 bases over there. Just go up here at the escape point. Oh, wow! That didn't do much damage to them at all. Let's do it again. Built it up really fast. Killed a bunch of them. Do it again. Damn, he built that up fast. And victory. Guys, you need to see this. Bailey's passed out on the desk. She's here. Can I have this tail? Can I have this paw? Can you see this? You see this paw? With this paw. With this paw. With this tail. Then we're gonna sell more accessories again? Okay. Arrival in Vertanis. Woo! Like a country of soldiers. It's actually a muster of armies from all of the Holy Sea's territories. What's wrong? Nothing. It's just a little crowded. This air of turbulence, a scent my body knows well. Hey, which army's the strongest? Let me see. From the equipment, I would say Tudor, but then the numbers must be taken into consideration as well. And then the leader's character is also important. how much his men trust him and how reliable he is. So they should be strong with a charismatic leader everyone likes. If you're a man, you get ahead by your own skills. Oh, I recall a leader with some charisma. Sir Griffith. The mercenaries he led were the Band of the Hawk. In the 100-Year War between Midland and Tudor, he never lost to Tudor opponents. He was the legendary mercenary leader who brought on the conclusion of the war. Yeah, I know that one too. Every man does. The Griffith dude was incredible too. But the Band of the Hawk's raider captain, that guy was wicked strong. I mean, he cut down like something like 100 to 1,000 opponents. But ironically, it can also be said that the discord between Sir Griffith and the king was the cause of the fate Midland suffers today. Chaos was about to engulf the city from the mist of terror approaching from the sea. Omega, which do you like better, Tudor, mercenaries, or the Midland army? Ah, man, or Kushan. I forget it, not a single bite. We tried every ship captain in the city, but every ship has been commandeered as a warship, or has accepted military-related commissions. All of them turned us down without negotiation. We overestimated our prospects. I assumed something would work out as long as we reached the port, but it looks like this is going to be a bit different from how our journey's been left to chance so far. Would you mind leaving this to me? Eh? What, Farnese? Farnese, you have some idea? Lady Farnese, you don't mean... I will be gone for a bit, Serpico. Oh, come on, Omega, you gotta have some idea. Reach into that brain of yours. Tell us what you're thinking. Serpico's Reminiscence 3. I wanted to be useful by doing something nobody but I could do. I wanted to be useful to all of them, but I'm sure that too was an excuse. I was unable to stay there at the fireside circle of light given to me so unexpectedly. There was warmth, yet I could offer nothing in return. The warmer it got, the more I thought I might have a place there, but I was scared and uncertain. I ran back home to this cold cage I'm accustomed to. I'm a coward and a fool. This is not the first time for Lady Farnese to receive a marriage proposal. When we were still at the Holy See, when Lady Farnese was 16, the master of the house had pushed on her an engagement for the sake of the Vendimian family. But since when was it the Lady Farnese came to have feelings for me, somewhat bent though they were, beyond those of a mistress and her servant? Lady Farnese wanted to run away, but I couldn't respond to her feelings. Lady Farnese is a half-sibling to me. I have learned by chance that I am a bastard of the head of the Vendimian family. Fathers, mothers, siblings, why was I unable to escape from all the yokes that bound us? Lady Farnese set the mansion on fire. For that, the engagement was cancelled and she was sent to a monastery, feared as a devil child. And that is what led her to being appointed as the commander of the Holy Iron Knight Chain Knights. Bailey, are you the commander of the Holy Iron Chain Cats? Yes, tell us. Touch your brain. Faye, are you okay with Omega touching his brain in front of you? Can't you do something about this getup? You stand out way too much looking like a witch. This is normal for me. Hey, Droppy, you suck! That hat and her clothes were handmade by Flora. Pishika Invasion. Before they can reach Farnese, Guts is summoned by Serpico. Meanwhile, at the Navy Yard of Vertanus, in the Holy See territories, a disturbing mist rolls in. Alright, we're gonna play as Guts again. It's 3:39, we still got 45 minutes left to stream. We can get a lot done today, I think. We could do some more. God, this game is way longer than I thought it was gonna be. I didn't think the manga, it would delve this deep into the manga. Damn, you took long enough. Like, this is almost right to the end of the manga. Like, what was released. Where'd you wander off to all night? Well, what about the ship? Where's Farnese? A ship has been arranged. Yay! Lady Farnese? Lady Farnese will not be rejoining you. She's not coming back? Farnese? What's up with that, Serpico? Who's gonna look after Casca? Take this. If you show this letter to any trader in the city, you should be able to acquire a ship and as many sailors as you need. On behalf of the Van Diemen family, I offer the sincerest gratitude for safely returning the daughter of the head of the family. Formal thanks will be extended. Now, by your leave. Wait, Serpico, please. Hey, there's no harm in at least telling us the reason, is there? There's nothing for me to say on this matter. I wanted to fight you again, you know? The reason for that no longer exists. What gives? We've all cheated death together so many times, and in the end it's a scrap of paper and have a nice life. I think there are some circumstances they cannot tell us. When I touched Serpico's hand for an instant, a vision of Farnese's sad face came across, and Serpico's perplexity. It ain't like me to poke my head into other people's affairs, but this definitely doesn't seem right. Hey, short stuffs, I got a favor to ask. It's an elf-only job. Do we get to play as Farnese engaged? Is it true, Ivalera? You bet it is. We just gotta look at the guy. You mean because she's going to marry him, she won't be able to travel with us anymore? The other way around. It's a collateral for getting a ship. An engagement was suggested to her, or something like that. Arranged marriages among the nobles are pretty much a matter of course, especially for her, the daughter of such a highly placed noble family. So, what do we do? It's what she decided herself, or so I'd like to think. That settles it. If the price for a ship is Casca's babysitter and good food, it just ain't much of a deal. Alright. We gotta meet with Farnese. Unable to find a ship sailing for Elfhelm, Farnese, the noble's daughter, returns to her family home to procure a ship. However, she cannot continue traveling with the party and has to bid them farewell. For the condition to obtain the ship was that she is to be married. Yet Farnese had become a valued traveling companion and could not just leave behind Guts' party. Takes action to find out Farnese's true intention. She's got a strange name. While Guts is wearing the Berserker armor and in frenzy mode with a full death blow gauge, press R2 to unleash the power of the armor and transform. While transformed, Guts gains inhuman strength and has access to different attacks and combos. It's the same as the things that attacked us on the beach. I feel some ominous odd. If something like that has slipped in here, we better hurry. Pishika up here! Hey Pishika, why are these cats now? Hello, Windry. You need to go back to sleep? That's okay. Stream's almost over, so just stay up until then. No, I'm kidding. Go back to bed. I'm really not sure when this game is going to end. I've really enjoyed it though so far, though. So many times I've had that feeling of the game's almost over, that it's pulled the rug out from under me and was like, no, we're not done. Thought transference from Serpico. This way. You knew I would? Especially if they light up. That's usually how you play Machinist, Windrake. Later on, there's a little more thought put into when you should be using drill and air anchor, I guess. But I apologize for calling you here. Unfortunately, I cannot allow you to see Lady Farnese. Perhaps this is presumptuous, but it will grant you your I will grant you your wish right here and now. Alright, sir, let's go. Guts, not you too. What's gotten into you? Something we can't let go of, I guess. You guys stay there until this is settled. no way they'll go at us. This colony chamber is known as the Forest of Pillars. The space between them is narrower than normal, and their numbers is vast. Must be a bit inconvenient with that large sword. Something tells me I will not win against you head on. As always, you're one cunning bastard. Damn, Serpico can do that good against Guts, even without the magic hood? Okay, game, can you fucking let me... After I encountered you and I shared your journey, it seems I too have changed considerably. While I ranged myself in feigned ignorance, perhaps before I knew it, I too was affected by that heat. I blew up. You certainly are a man, impossible not to acknowledge. Seeing Lady Farnese being changed by you, I felt powerless, yet happy. Anyway, in the manga, he lures them in here because it's of these pillars. Make it harder for Guts to fight. I won't allow your madness to be aimed at her. Too late. Hey, Faye. Going to see Black Widow? Yeah, see you tomorrow. We're probably, hopefully, maybe, going to be starting a new game tomorrow. Let me know how you enjoy Black Widow. Guts, what are you planning to do when you say Lady Farnese? I don't know, but I'll see her. That's for sure. You really are. One to leave things to chance. Let's get going. We're in a hurry. Hey, what's that? Was that for real just now? Were you two fighting for real? Yeah. He's not that weak that I can go easy on him. That's not what being a swordsman is like. We were definitely serious, but Guts had agreed to a tacit condition. I challenged him to a duel by the sword, and despite the disadvantages he may have had, he would answer by the sword. That monster's got me worried. Don't linger behind or I'll leave you. Monster? Pretty soon this city's going to become a battlefield. Farnese is in danger. Let us go. I will guide you there. Then Serpico, take these. It seems the Sylphs wish to return to their owner. Alright, there's more to this mission than meets the eye. The spellcasters I killed on that shore, they were unmistakably Kushan. These are demons. Perhaps the attack was something to do with the war in progress? The Kushan are the ones spellcasters using those spellcasters as scouts or as a vanguard. Guts, why is everyone here? We'll talk later. First, we need to deal with these. Why are you just standing out in the open, Farnese? A bunch of tigers. Pishaka up here! Every other hit stuns him, so he can't actually do anything. Get wrecked, dude. Oh shit, I knocked him into the water. Get wrecked. So even if he survived the slashes, he's drowned. Your family is here. It's the aristocratic world that you know. Is this the last stop on your journey? No, within this cage of stone, I finally realized this isn't the place to which I wish to return. It's simply where my journey began long ago. I've just felt nostalgic. I stopped for a visit, that's all. Yeah, now everything's back to normal. Let's get out of here before it gets too complicated. This is not the end. Apostle? Hear me! I am Emperor Ganishka of the Great Kushan Empire. I have come to this place to declare a proclamation of war against you infidels. Those illusions you saw, they are the start of a nightmare without end. That will begin this night. What's that huge face? I sense an enormous, sinister magical power. He was the same as those who attacked the mansion of the Spirit Tree, an inhuman demon. An apostle. An apostle ruler? Is that another one of his followers? Does this mean he's involved with this war? Hey look, the sky's red! The Kushan are... Oh shit, look at the size of the map. This map is gigantic. My family is present here. Fine. Talk about charity. Look at these demon bastards. Here, kitty kitty, I've got a toy for you. Don't falter, you mustn't fall back! It doesn't seem like there's much control. I'm gonna take this base over here. Just stimulate the flow of troops as best we can. Man, that's a weird looking sword he has. Alright. It's hard to tell which of these dudes are allies and enemies. Like, if... We'll never end if we don't destroy the spellcasters. We need to find them as soon as possible. Agreed. Spotted the spellcasters. Alright, well, they'll deal with that one. Alright, while they're dealing with that, I'm gonna run over here and kill this one in the distance. These generals over here fighting with this guy. Guard officer's on his own. And dead. Alright, now we'll make our way back over and kill that green arrow on the map. Doesn't look like there's a spellcaster there, so looks like the other one we're looking for. Might get the other green arrow, maybe. Let's do this, he says. A sapper officer. Seem to be planning something. One, two, three, four, five. I find and the 5th combo there is really good for dealing with them. Alright, defeat the sapper troops and stop their plan from being carried out. Alright, I can do that, I guess, maybe. Hey, sapper officer, stop running from me. Oh, I power up and he runs? What a bitch. What a goddamn bitch. Alright, Pishka, we're not gonna have it in time to catch up with the other one, so we're just gonna hit him and kill him. Hey, sapper officer. Stop for a moment so I can fight you. There he is, I see him. Alright, let's go deal with this spellcaster now, shall we? Good work. There shouldn't be any more trouble on this end. There's so many enemies here. It's pretty good for building up Muso, though. Ow. Fire's hurting. Oh. Apparently I can't get there from where I was, so I gotta run down here and around. Going up here. Push, push, push. What you gotta do? Every other hit stuns him, so it stops him from casting spells. And then he usually ends up actually stunned. Actually, may as well. I lost a little bit of health, so. Gotta beal it. Save me. Man, how is that one spotted? Oh, he appeared on the battlefield, did he? I am Emperor of the great Kushan Empire, supreme ruler and devastator of the world. First, I may say I'm impressed, but you are not mere Kshatriya. Are you followers of my arch-enemy, the Hawk? That's the worst joke I've ever heard. In terms of timing, anyway. Screw you, I'm a purebred human, right to the bone. Don't mistake me for one of you freaks. So that's it. Interesting. So then you're one of the branded. I have a proposal for you. Would you become a follower of mine? Nearly every apostle in this world has now gathered beneath the Hawk's flag. Naturally, included among them must be the one who carved the brand into thee. I am sure the supreme ruler of the Crucible of Chaos. I am the supreme ruler of the Crucible of Chaos. Those who lay hands on my beloved corruption, and even gods defile, violate, and ravage it. That's nice of her. Take the blood imbued with malevolence, pour it into my military rule, and sink Hawk and the insects that swarm in his light into a murky sea of blood. Your heart goes on beating for that purpose and that alone. Now this is a surprise, an apostle who opposes the God Hand. So in the end, you're just a mad dog who bites his master. Nice. I can't say I don't appreciate that, but you know, I just don't have the time. I couldn't care less about some feud between monsters. Go ask somebody else. Guts. So be it. Then you shall repay me for the lives of your beasts with your own. Oh, another Makara. Great. Good, I happen to be right beside that one, though. Okay, so that didn't activate the Berserk mode. I'm not 100% certain how to do it, though. But I did. I thought you just had to hit R2. Did that much without even using the power of that armor. Reckless as ever. Alright, let's go. We'll be taxed again if we linger here. Escort your allies to the harbor. The Band of the Hawk Reborn appears. They have come, like insects that swarm to the Hawk of Light. How cunning you are, weaklings who crowd around the fire. He's using a lightning attack, so now we gotta dodge that shit. Alright. Have a bomb. Boom. I still haven't played Samurai Warriors 4, though I own it. It's on my list. I tried playing Pirate Warriors 3 on Steam, but it fucked my computer. It fucked my controller up. I had to reinstall all the drivers on this system, and I don't want to play a Muso game with keyboard. That sounds horrible. And surely it felt horrible. Get to them. Alright guys, let's go to the harbor. Come on. So many enemies that they just stop to fight them instead of moving. Fortunately, just past this fire here seems to be a area with no enemies. Hey, hang on, I see part of the problem. There's a base over there, and I'm just gonna go take it. flow of enemies in this particular area as I now cut them down as we make our way back. Notice in this game, enemies really do pour from the bases. It's not like a trickle of enemies like in some of the Dynasty Warriors. Here. She keeps just running into electricity like an idiot. Shit, come on. There's too many enemies that she just stands there getting, like, and not moving through them. Come on. Let's go. No, just don't stop to fight these. Go. Let's go. Come on. Sure. Just go. Just go. Don't get hit by that. I feel like my life is short, but you did well, Lady Farnese. Well, let's head to the port. Is Shirk here yet? Where the fuck? Why the hell are you down there, Shirk? Oh, it's a Sidro. What the hell are you doing, buddy? Get over here. God, my MPs are dumb. You love Dynasty Warriors, so that's good. Oh look, here's this giant smoke entity of a dude right here. Listen to that music. Alright, we've arrived at the harbor. We need to reach the ship. I'm sure they won't follow us into the open sea. Makara, appear at the harbor. Do I have to kill them? Defeat all the Makara. Alright, well, here goes, I guess. We'll start this off with a cannon, and then an explosive. It's gonna knock me flying here in a minute. Oh, I dodged just in time. I have another explosive. Oh, you cared not for that. Alright. Stress has defeated the Makara. Oh shit, that's not what I want to do. Oops. Oh well, that's what I'm doing, I guess. Can't get by its corpse. There we go. Oh man, that does it. Every muscle I've got is going to ache. Your allies are preparing to board the ship. Zod got electrocuted out of the sky. You, the Black Swordsman! Hey, you don't want to lose your head. Fly the way I tell you. My fight with you can wait. We're taking him down. Are you even awake? Nothing can cut mist. Bro, you want a mist cutter? I have one right here. Fine then. We'll do this your way. Show me that you can hack that thundercloud to pieces. This brow, aim right between his eyes. Defeat Ganishka. Keep your distance from the blue lightning and shrouding Ganishka. Okay. Well, I am the one who takes... Never the one taken from. The indestructible Demon King. Burn now and regret this. I am the Emperor, king among kings. I have trampled more beneath me than any other in this world. Okay, I don't have time to charge anything up like that. But perhaps we can do this. Okay, still get knocked away fast. Alright, big boy's back over there. Berserk time! Okay, got him back over here now. I'm not even gonna be able to raise up one Muso bar against him, I don't think. Nah. Ow. That was shitty. Camera angle fucking with me there. It's fine. One fight we're having... How the fuck am I supposed to dodge that? He hits everywhere. Excuse me? There's not much I can do if he fills the entire area. Waste of the Muso bar when he keeps doing this shit. Over the cushion. Oh shit. Rolled right into that. I can't fucking see them. I can't see anything behind me, so this is hardly fair. This fight sucks. Alright. Oh, it's a cool fight, but it's also, it sucks to play, because you can't see anything happening behind you. He's constantly got stuff going on behind him. Got a trophy for beating him, though. I remember him being a major pain in the ass in the manga, too, so that's kind of neat. That was a pretty cool fight overall, but yeah, the camera and stuff like flying at you from behind you is really, really dumb. What's the matter? Weren't you going to settle things? Come on, stand up! If you won't, there won't be any fight to the death. I'll just tear you apart and eat you. We'll see to our duel another time. A time we can bloody each other to our heart's content. We're all done here. Just a goddamn minute. If you're all here, then is he? Does that mean Griffith's nearby too? What will you do once you hear the answer? If he is, will you fight with our master as he rides in here? Then that changes things. Even if you couldn't stand, our entire army would just mince you into 100 pieces of meat. Hey. This ends here. You couldn't care less about some feud between monsters. Is that not the case? It is. So that's that. I'm done here too. Go on, get lost. Victory! Apparently we entered a block scene. It's the first time this happened. Did we beat the game? Was that the final boss? This is nice. I will never lose it again, he says about his arm. I beat the game! We did it, guys! Alright, so this game was fantastic overall. Probably one of the better Musou games. There could have been a little more variety in the characters' attack patterns, I thought. But overall, it was still well done. Story mode did seem to be entirely focused on guts, as it should have been. You did get a chance to play some other ones, and there are other characters that you can use for the other modes and free modes, so that's neat. Omega, you mentioned earlier you're not happy with where it ended. Well, I think it ended there because when this game came out, that was as far as the manga had gone. I read some complaints that people had about the game's story leaving details out. Well, get over it. That's gonna happen when you adapt something to a video game. I feel like if they wanted to stay completely true to Berserk, they'd have to make a trilogy or a series of games to include everything. Some of it got glossed over, sure, but I think for what this was and such, they did a pretty good job with it. And the main menu theme, oh my god, I really like the main menu theme. You can definitely feel the shift in the game after the eclipse, though, because that stuff didn't have an anime or anything, so they had to either render the scenes themselves or But overall, I really enjoyed this. How'd you guys feel about this game? This game was purchased using channel points by Omega Theory. This is his pick, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Next up, we're going to be playing, I believe, Spider-Man 2, Enter Electro. After that, it'll be Resident Evil 8, then the Medium, and then tomorrow I'll also have it included on there, the next list of games. There's a lot more with the character Silent in the manga, by the way, that you didn't see in this. But yeah, I'm glad they included Shirk. That was really cool. She was a fun character to play as well. Overall, I give the game a 7 out of 10. It stayed true to its source material for the most part. The combat was fine. It was fun. It was a Musou game, about what I expect from a Musou game. It loses points because it reuses the same maps constantly, and I think for a PS4 game, that's not really needed. If this was on PS2, I would understand. Even PS3, I guess. But ultimately, fun game. I enjoyed. I think that's it. I think we're going back to the main menu here. Deeper layers of the endless eclipse have been unlocked. You can now change the main menu background. Setting sail trophy. Causality Scholar. I don't even know what that is. This theme right here. This theme screams Berserk to me. So melancholy. Anyway, guys. Yeah, the Endless Eclipse and free mode primarily. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for viewing. I hope you enjoyed the story of Berserk, as watered down as it is. I do encourage you to go to readberserk.com. I think that's the website. You can Google it. Or Bing it. There you go, Bing it. And check out the manga, though. The manga is fantastic and entirely worth reading. It's long, but worth it. Can you suggest a raid? Well, maybe. Yeah, I don't see anybody I know currently rating, so go for it. Those of you on YouTube, though, thank you very much for viewing. I hope you enjoyed the game. We're going to be back with Spider-Man Enter Electro, so check that out. Okay, what's Magnus MKI playing?